So let's begin this project. What we're gonna do is first what we want to do is create our directory. So we'll do cd. Well, actually make directory. So we're gonna make our directory, and we're gonna call it GPT bot. Let's see if that works. We're gonna change directory into it. So we're gonna do GPT bot, and now we have our little directory. So clear. Um, we're gonna make a main.py, and I guess we'll make another file called chatgpt.py. So chatgpt.py. So we'll have these two files to work with when we're creating our Discord bot. Let's code that and check our directory. So I guess we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna add these. So I think we should create a virtual environment. So we're gonna have our requirements.text and stuff like that. So I guess we'll do something like Python 3. So I have Python 3. So Python 3 / m vnv, and we'll say we'll call it GPT Discord, or Discord GPT. That sounds way better. Let's see if that works. And we have our own directory. So let's move those two files inside. So we'll move the chatgpt.py and main.py to Discord GPT. ls. We're gonna cd into Discord GPT, and then what we're gonna do is so since we're running on a Mac, this could also work for Linux as well. We're gonna do source, and we're gonna say Discord GPT. So source ls. So we're gonna say source Discord GPT /bin /activate. So now we activated our virtual environment. We cd into Discord GPT ls clear. Let's see what how do we deactivate it before we, so deactivate, and we just deactivated it. So we just activate then deactivate. Okay, so let's go inside, and then now we're gonna install our library. So cd discord.gpt, so ls clear. So we need a few libraries. So we're gonna need the OpenAI library. So pip3 install OpenAI. We need the Discord library as well. Since we're gonna do this locally, we're gonna do load env. So Python. Let me just get that. So we're gonna do the python.env. And what else? I think we're good for now. I think that's all we need. So what we have to do is do pip3 and pip3 freeze, and then we're gonna do requirements.text, and it should work. So let's and we have all the libraries we need. That's good. That's perfect. Give me a minute. I think we got everything we need. We just can't have these inside. So I guess we're gonna have to also make a .get ignore. And like this stuff should not be added, so we'll do like a lib, and I guess everything else is good. What about bin? Should we need bin? Looks good. Include, yeah, includes good as well. So we're gonna add that, and then let's do another thing. We're gonna git init this repository, or in this folder. So ls, we'll do a git init, and now we're inside Discord GPT. It should be initialized, and I think we're good for now. Copy. Okay, so we're good. Um, so there's stuff we don't need for this. So I'm just looking for the folder. So because it's you see all 1,000 of these, like there's a lot that we don't need. So let's say lib. Let's see if that works. Okay, perfect. So I got rid of the other files that we don't need. I think we need the other ones, but I just don't think we need because we'll do a pip3 install. But make sure you activate before you do all that. So um, hopefully we didn't do it inside the virtual machine. So let's put deactivate. Good. So we're now we're not in the virtual machine. So now we just have to write our code. So yeah, let's begin with adding tokens. Tokens are going to be important when we're accessing our ChatGPT and our Discord bot token as well. So these are going to be two crucial things what we're going to be adding. So we'll say something like chat. So we're going to have to get our token. So first we want to make the token we'll have like something like .env, and then we'll have all our tokens inside this file. So it'll be something like OpenAI, and then OpenAI token. So we'll call it OpenAI token, and it will equal to the token that we'll get. So, or actually platform.openai.com. So we can get our token, and our token. So we click on our profile. We'll have like the view API keys, and then we just copy one of these keys right here. We copy one of these keys, and then we would paste it. So if the key was right here, so if this was our key, I'm gonna erase these keys. If this was one of our keys, we just copy it. Well, obviously we're gonna have to click on it. This won't let me because so you'd have to click on create. So let's just revoke these keys. So we're gonna have to create a new secret key, copy, and then paste. So we just copy that key and then paste it. Now obviously I'm gonna delete that key just in case if someone tries to take advantage of that, but we're good on that. So we just copy that key and then paste it. So we're gonna look for that .env. Oh, right here. It will be something like let's just move it into here, and then we'll have like our OpenAI token right here, and that will be for our OpenAI. And then our Discord token. So we have to go to discord.com. So we have to go to Discord developer. So Discord developer. We'll go to my applications, and we'll have a key that's given to us. So we'll be given a key, and it'll be like, so it'll be a token. We'll give a token. We'll be given a token. I already have a token, but if we wanted to, or actually, let's create our own. Let's create a new bot. So we'll create a new bot, and so what we want to do is since we want to make our bot, since we want to make our bot alive, we'll do a new application. We'll call it StreamBot, and we'll create it. And then what we want is the token from this bot. So, well, first we want to invite it to our server. So, we'll just invite this to our server. So, we'll just do like a add bot. We'll get the token right here. So, we copy the token, and then we just put like something like Discord token, equals command V. This bot is only going to be a temporary bot, so it's not going to work after this. So we'll put this, and also remember to put this in the dot get ignored. So dot env, and we want to invite this bot to our server. So what we're going to do is find bot again. So we're going to click on bot. We're going to do read. It's going to also write, send messages, anything that requires us to write. We could give it administrator, but I don't want that to be a habit. So I don't want to give you all the habit to, oh, you got to make everything administrator. Nah, because that's bad. So we'll invite this bot to the server, to the Lambda house server. We'll connect it. This is going to be read, send, and read message history. So it's only like simple stuff. And then now it's invited. So now, all right. So now the bot's been invited to the server. So we'll look at join logs, send streambot, and streambot's inside, but it's not able to see all the secrets and stuff. So streambot is not online, so it's offline. So okay, so first let's create our Discord bot. So what we want to do is put import discord.py or discord import discord, and then we're gonna do the from discord.ext and import commands. So now what we want to do is we're gonna write some code. So we're gonna write client. Oh wait, we gotta also import one more thing. From dot env import load env. So we're gonna import our env files. We don't need a random. So what we want to do now is now we're gonna say load env. We're gonna load our environment variables, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna start doing the Python part. So we're gonna call this client equals. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put something like client equals discord dot client, and we're gonna put intents equals discord dot intents dot all. So we could put our intents right here. So we're gonna do all. This is for messaging, so we're gonna for it to send messages and stuff like that. You could do default, but for now, for this case, I would not recommend using that default. So then after this works, we'll just do client.event, and then we're gonna do async on ready, and then we'll just print bot is ready. So this should work if we run this. So Python 3, and we're gonna put main.py should. Oh yeah, we forgot to put client.run as well. So client, and we're just gonna do an os.getInv, so it's gonna be our environment variable. I think I called it Discord token, so it's Discord token. And let's see if that works. Oh, and then we have to enable this. So we're asking for privileged intent, so we need to put that. So it'll give us this link, developers.applications. So we need to give this some privileges. So, and it's gonna be for streambot. And we're gonna see where should we get this? We have to enable it, so we have to go through all of this, but yeah, so it's right here. So we'll give it some privilege intents right here. So it works. So now we could do this, Python 3. Let's give it one more. We're gonna give it all intents. Okay, awesome. It should work right now. So bot is ready. Let's see if the bot went online. Apple just wants to hear me so bad. Streambot is on. Yeah, so Streambot is online right now, which is good. So now we have our Streambot on. Now let's get our ChatGPT API to work. So now we have our Discord bot working. Now we're gonna have to get ChatGPT to work. So how do we get ChatGPT to work? So first what we want to do is import the OpenAPI. So first what we want to do is import that OpenAI library, OpenAI. And then what we're gonna do is now we're gonna because we're gonna have to load that also from and then we'll import OS. So we'll do a load.env, and then what we want to do is put open AI, and we're gonna put our API key inside. And I think we called it OS, so os.get.env, and we'll put open AI token, because I think that's what we called it, open AI token. And then once we did this, we could just do like a function. So we're gonna create a function where we're gonna create a response. So def, and we're gonna put like ChatGPT or message response, and we're gonna use a message right here. We're gonna put that as an input into our function, and then what we want to do is get the response. So response equals openai.chat completion, and then we're gonna create it, and we're gonna say model. So the network model we're gonna use is ChatGPT Turbo. So GPT 3.5 3.5 dash turbo. So this should work. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put messages, and then it'll equal to, so it will be something like, so we're gonna put in a dictionary, and then we're gonna put something like role. We're gonna have this lowercase, and then we'll put user, and then for content we'll put like whatever the message is. So whatever the content is, we'll put message. Oh, this should be a string. And that's basically it. We're just putting a list, and we're putting one element inside the Discord bot. So we're good with that. But I want to know what happens when we do that. So we're going to return response. So if we wanted to say something like print message response, hello, how are you? So Python 3 chatgpt.py. All right, so we have our message right here. As an AI, I don't have emotions, but I am functioning correctly. How? Oh, okay, so basically its role as an assistant, and it gives us a JSON. So it gives us a JSON file right here. Let's put this into a JSON file so it looks nicer. So call this like message.json, and paste it into here. Okay, so it's inside of a JSON right here. So we have it inside of a JSON, and we'll have choices, and inside the choices, which is 0, inside the choices we have a dictionary, and we have our content right here. So it's inside of another dictionary. It'll be content right here. Okay, I think I know what we could do. So it's inside a dictionary right here. So this is a dictionary. Inside choices, and inside messages, and that'll be content. Okay, so what we have to do is now when we're returning, instead of returning just response, let's return, just response, we could just return choices. So it was inside choices right here. So it was inside choices, which is a dictionary, and we're taking the first. So we'll take the first response. the first response will be like something like 0, and then we'll get message because it's inside its message right here, and then for content we'll put content. So content, and let's see what happens when we do that. Okay, so perfect. So as an AI model, I don't have any feelings, but thank you for asking. How can I assist you today? So, all right, so we got it to work. Now what we want to do is we're just going to get rid of this. We have our function right here, and we're going to call it from, so we're going to call it from this file, the chatgpt file. To do that, all we got to do is put like from chatgpt import message response, because all we need is that function. That's it. That's all we need, this function, and it'll call the open API key already itself, so we're good with that. And then what we want to do is we're going to go back to our main.py, and we're going to do, so when we send the message to the bot's going to respond with so the bot's going to respond with I guess the bot's going to respond with something. So I guess we'll call the function, like, it's really hard to explain actually. Yeah, so it's at client, so we're going to use this at client.event, and we're going to say async, and then we'll define on message, we'll say message, and so if the message is, I mean, should we do that? Yeah, I think we should, because I think it's like if the bot ends up messaging itself, we just return. So it should not be the bot itself. But if you think, if I'm wrong, you correct me. But we'll definitely do this. And then so what we're going to do is we're going to put if not GPT, or if exclamation point GPT. So when we call the command, so if we did something like not GPT, like then we would get the message. But bot will not message. Okay, good, because I have another bot running this. So it's basically if it's not GPT, then in message dot content dot lower, because we want to make sure, like, if someone accidentally writes GPT, I'd rather it respond to them even if it's that. So we'll do that, and then we'll say await message dot channel dot send message response message dot content. And let's see what happens when we do that. So we're gonna run this bot again. Python 3. Oh yeah, because we have to. Let's see if any bugs or anything. So the bot is ready. We'll say GPT hello world. Let's see if it responds. Awesome. So it works. So the bot has actually messaged us. So we'll say GPT explain to me what a binary tree is. It's going to take some time. So it does. So it actually explains to us what's going on, and basically the bot is working, so which is good. So I think one edge case that, so I just hope it does, if I do like a, so it's, so I guess we don't want to, so I don't know what it's, so I think we need to also be careful with this, because we don't want the GPT inside as well. So let's, so like if it's like, if the message is something like, GPT hello world. I don't want the GPT bot reading this. I don't want that to read this. So let's fix that. What we could do is we'll say like we'll just put something like 0, 4, 2, because this is 0, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's actually 3. So 3 was 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So up to 4. So we want it to read from 4 rather than the other way around. Because I don't want it to read the chatgpt. I don't want it to read the exclamation point GPT. So what is a linked list? Good. And I don't want like so what is a linked list GPT? So that's another problem too. That could be an issue. If it doesn't, then but did I put dot starts with or dot in? So it says dot in, so it should message. If it doesn't, then I think we're good. Okay. I think I'm getting errors right here. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna say message dot contents. So we're gonna put starts with. And then the length has to be greater than 4. I'll put greater than or equal to 4. And we'll see if that works. Because I don't want it to be like it reads something else and then because the thing is it won't be like accurate. So GPT write me hello world in Python. Awesome. So now it works. So I think we're good on this. This is how to do it locally. Later on I might do this on a server. But this is for locally. I think this was a fun project. I think we did good, and let's keep grinding.